Welcome to the Jam. You're taking part in the world's biggest service design event, and it's bigger than ever before, with over 40 nations taking part. Thank you so much for making this happen. Without you, the Jam is nothing.
We're Adam and Marcus, and we have just one thing to tell you. This is your weekend, it's your Jam. It can be an amazing weekend. But wait, what is a jam? Well, these jammers can tell you.
Imagine a jam session in music. You come together bringing your instruments, your skills, your open mind.
Someone sets a theme, and you start to jam.
You don't overanalyze it, you don't discuss it to death, you jam.
You bounce your ideas off other people.
And play around what comes back.
Together, you build something which none of you could have built alone.
And at the same time, you're learning new ideas, discovering more about how you work and whom you best work with.
Sharpening your skills and having a great time.
The Global Service Jam works in just the same way. But it's not music you're jamming, it's ideas.
You'll be working with people you might never have met before, bouncing ideas off one another and building on what bounces back.
And the ideas are just the start. You are here to turn one idea into a concrete design, prototype and plan of action, making it as real as possible.
And building as much of it as you can.
That's the challenge of the Jam.
Those are just some of the folks who support this Jam and help make it happen. Some of our wonderful Jam hosts. And here's another friend of the Jam.
Hello there, Global Service Jammers. My name is Dave Gray. I'm the author of Gamestorming, which is a playbook for rule breakers, innovators, and change makers like yourselves. And I want to talk to you a little bit today about service design and some thinking I've done about Gamestorming and how it might apply.
Dave's made a great film especially for Global Service Jam jammers, showing how he'd use some of the tools of Gamestorming in a service design weekend. Take a look at the full film on the Global Service Jam webpage.
Service Jam, I wish you the best, and please feel free to tweet or get in touch with me anywhere along the way. Take care, have a great time.
Thanks, Dave. Your book Gamestorming has been a great help for many service designers and other creative people, and it will be in future.
So, what is the best way to jam? Here are our top tips.
Our third best tip is build on each other's ideas.
In a jam, you will work with people who has very different ideas. You can block their ideas, or accept, and build on them. If you say, but, you will keep doing things just like you do every day. If you say, yes, and you'll soon be discovering things you never did before, building on each other's ideas.
Our second best tip. The idea is just the beginning.
You're going to have many ideas this weekend, but your team is only going to work on one of them. Remember, ideas are just the start. So we want you to create not just an idea, but a whole prototype. So if your idea's got a website in it, then make that website. If it's got documents in it, then create those documents. Make it as real as possible, because an idea is just the beginning.
And here's our top tip for this weekend.
Doing, not talking. Doing, not talking.
There's no time to talk in a 48-hour jam. So don't search all weekend for the perfect idea. Instead, find an imperfect but workable idea and grow it. Build it, break it, and build it better. Don't discuss it, jam it. Move forward by doing, not talking.
Build on each other's ideas.
The idea is just the beginning.
Doing, not talking.
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 We know you want to know the theme. But first, here's somebody else who wants you to have a great weekend.
Allow me to be the first to wish you good luck. I'm Jane McGonigal. This is my sidekick Mesne. Is my freeze ray gun. I hope you have at least 2 of the 3 of us ready for your Global Service Jam this weekend. Just in case you don't, I think you'll still be fine. All you need are 4 superpowers to get through this weekend. the first superpower you need is urgent optimism. You have the opportunity this weekend to do something extraordinary, to think of something that's never been thought before, to design something that has never been designed. Take advantage of this opportunity to unleash your most creative, most optimistic, most insane ideas, and just carry that optimism that you can think of something this weekend that's never been thought before. The second superpower you need is blissful productivity. Now, this is really important because I think there won't be a lot of sleeping this weekend. There might not be enough eating, but you still have to carry on. So how will you do that? Keep the goal in sight. You have 48 hours to do more work than you will probably do all month long in whatever your real job is. This is a chance to make it all happen at warp speed. So bring that desire to warp speed your productivity to the Global Service Jam. Now, the third superpower that you need to really pull together in order to make this work is social fabric. You are not in this alone. You have a team with you at your Global Service Jam site, but you also have the thousands of other jammers around the world who are also going without sleep and eating a bunch of junk food and working their brains out in order to make this successful this weekend. And you are part of that. You're part of something bigger. So you can hold on to that social fabric. At the end of this weekend, you'll be able to go online and see the things you all created and realize that the team was much bigger than just the team you're working with or even the entire bunch of teams at your site. Okay, the fourth superpower. The fourth superpower is epic meaning. And I know that you might not have epic meaning yet. You're going to find out what the theme is for this Service Jam. You're going to have to find and make meaning as you go. You will have to think of what impact you want your service to have, what ultimate good you want to create through your service is. And that's something that you'll just discover as you go. But at the end of the day, whatever you invent, it'll be something, hopefully, that can have a positive impact on the world, an idea that might change the world someday. So those are your four superpowers: urgent optimism, blissful productivity, social fabric, and epic meaning. And as long as you have those four things, you can think things that have never been thought before. You can design things that might spur change next month, next year. Put ideas out there, ideas that will catch somebody's imagination, that will spark some action, that will move another project forward, maybe something that you've never heard of, something that you may never work on yourself. But these insanely imaginative ideas that you come up with this weekend will be fuel for a fire. And that is the most important thing that you can achieve. You're building up your skills, you're testing your superpowers, and you're playing, and you will achieve something extraordinary. So hang in there. I'm already proud of you. 48 hours from now, you guys are going to be feeling a big, epic win. Good luck.
Thanks, Jane. Your book, Reality is Broken, and your TED Talk really unlock the power of play, just like we try and do at the Jam. We think you get the Jam, and maybe out there, somewhere, there's a chicken with your name on it.
One more thing. Don't use any copyrighted material in your work.
Don't use music, images, or anything unless you have the legal right to use it.
If you do, your work will soon disappear from the Jam platform.
Don't lose your work. Use public domain materials, ones with the right Creative Commons license. Or, hey, make your own.
Now it's time for the theme. Remember, all the Jams in the time zones west of you don't know it yet, so don't tell them. Don't spoil their surprise. Keep the theme secret until all the world knows.
Okay, let's rock and roll.
Thanks to the cool people who make this Jam possible, especially the sponsors and the local hosts.
They are Jam superheroes.
Have a great Jam.
Meet great people and try new things.
Have a fantastic weekend. Are you ready?
The theme for the Global Service Jam 2012 is...
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go!
Jam!
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 Jam! The idea is just the beginning. It's doing, not talking. Have a great jam.